Hey folks, welcome to Northern Soul Journeys and the Long Hill Homestead. It is really starting to feel like the end of summer, which means our very busy season is starting to pick up. This time of year is when we're harvesting everything from the forest, we're starting to harvest from the garden, and the dogs are starting to train. So we are busy, and today I'm going to start with the blueberries. They're taking up a lot of space in the freezer and we gotta make room for some other stuff to go in there. So let's get started. 13.2 kilos of blueberries that we've got picked. Shout out to Clara and Dan, our volunteers who have now moved back home to the UK, who were a huge help in getting all of these berries. So, how much juice and how much jam am I going to make? Honestly, this is really hard. I'm winging it kind of every time. I guess I get a little bit better every year that I do this, but I'm never sure how much it's going to make, and I would love to be able to be a bit more precise. I am going to try doing 6 liters of blueberries and just see how much juice that makes. That's about as much as the soft Maya can hold anyway, and then we'll go from there. Okay, what is a soft Maya? This is a soft Maya. Soft is Swedish for juice. It steams the juice out of the berries. So at the bottom here, we have water. The steam comes up from the bottom, and the berries sit in here, and the steam comes down into this chamber. And then we collect it with this pipe here, which has a little stopper. Then I put it into a pot and I boil it. I add sugar, I add a preservative so that it doesn't spoil, and I sterilize the bottles in here. I sterilize the lids, and then when it's ready I pour it into the bottles and seal it up. All right. About 6 liters of berries is all it fits, as you can see. And we'll check on this in about 20 or 30 minutes, see how it's doing. This has been boiling for some time now. You can see how much it reduces in size. But I think it could use quite a bit more time. Let's have a look at the juice. Very hot. I turned the heat up quite a bit, and I think that really helped to get that last bit of juice out of there. And I think we'll call it quits for this batch of juice. I've actually let it come out mostly already. So I'm gonna put this aside for now and get a second batch going, and then I can cook all the juice up together in one go and put it into the bottles. Here's what came out of the top of the soft Maya. I blended it with my stick blender, and I added only about 3 deciliters of sugar, and oh my god, it is so tasty. It's like perfect. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna spread it out, and we'll get it in the dehydrator. I've got the jam cooking up on the stove. When I poured it in, it was about 9 liters of berries, and now it's reduced down to about just under 5 liters of berries. I've added about 8 deciliters of sugar. I really just wing it and taste it and see if I like it. And I will be adding some preserving stuff to it as well, and something that will help it gel up. So I'll be doing that soon. Okay, so right now I've added the preserving and gelling agent. It said it should do 4 to 6 kilos of berries. This is about 5, so I'm really hoping it's going to gel up really nicely, but I don't know. This is not my first time making jam, and every time I'm never sure if it's going to work the way I want it to. So I would love to have, you know, those years of skills under my belt of being really sure of the fact that my blueberry jam is going to set and be perfect, but I'm not there yet. It will take time. So it's been cooking for quite some time now, and it's been boiling for about 10 minutes. And the jars are sterilized in the oven, the lids are sterilized in boiling water, and I'm about to put this into the jars and get them into their water bath. Alright, these are just fresh berries, which I'm going to put into the jars and can them as is, just sitting in water. That way we can use them for pies or something like that. Alright, I'm exhausted. That was many, many hours of work. I'm sitting here with all of the amazing food that we've made. 6 liters of blueberry juice, which will make a lot more actual juice because it's concentrated. We've got 10 jars of jam. Each one is about half a liter. We've got 4 jars of blueberries, just in very light syrup. We've got 4 jars of the puree. We've got the dehydrator going behind us with the leather. And I also did some red currants this morning. Red currant juice this morning. The raspberry jam was from yesterday. It's so tiring. But with the help of Vietnamese, it went well. And blueberries are done for 2020. Next one is lingonberries, more red currants, and black currants. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video about making blueberry jam and juice and all sorts of good stuff. And we'll see you next week. Bye bye.